here and talk about basically how screwed up everything is. But I think I did this yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before, the day, and the whole fucking year. Because it's just getting worse, man. And I don't know whether it does me any good by coming on here some days, and other days I know it does because I vent. But anyway, I just met somebody in the Dollar Tree, and it's funny because she worked in the hospital. Was telling me different things, and she couldn't believe that what I was saying. She's like, "Damn, I thought I was the only one who thought that way." I said, "No, there's other people out here." Yeah, and it's good when you run into somebody that sees the same way, because shit is messed up. Shit's really messed up, and sometimes it feels like you're in the battle all by yourself. But when you hear someone else's stories, it makes you feel a little bit better. You know, God's given us people out there that sooner or later you'll run into them, and they'll give you that little boost you needed just to get through your day with, not worrying because someone has it worse. And that's exactly, she had a worse situation going down than I did. I mean, I got shit going on, but she got some heavy duty shit going on. So it is what it is. Anyway, I keep seeing more and more and more shit about the whole Hurricane Helene and this other one that's coming through, and they're no help hardly. They're not getting any help, and really getting disgusted at the government. I mean, you got military people, you got National Guard. You're sending National Guard over to Ukraine and the Middle East. You can't spare a couple to help out and get some people the hell out of the situations they're in. There's gotta be. Shit, send the fucking Boy Scouts in there if you have to. Get somebody in there to help. The government's falling down hard on this. And they ought to be ashamed. The people in charge ought to be absolutely ashamed. And yet I get the feeling that they think it's funny, or they just don't give a shit. And it's sad. It's sad that we got a government that's doing that. And here's the thing. You can almost bet that as we get closer and closer to election time, basically more censorship. You know what I'm saying? There'll be more. There'll be plenty of, hey, how you doing, whoever that is? Thanks for stopping by. I was just going over some things about the way the world's working right now, or not working, dysfunctional world. And every now and then it's good to run into somebody. I saw somebody over at the Dollar Tree, and pretty much we were on point talking. Like, she said, I can't believe someone else thinks like this, because a lot of people think it's not real, or duck their head in the sand. So you say, yeah, a lot of people are fucking cowards, flat out. They're afraid to even look at what's really going on in the world, and they're afraid to stand up and say something to stop all the madness. All it takes is one person, and then another and another, but you got to get that one person first. You get that, and then you got the beginning of momentum, and then you got a wave of people. And hey, who's that? Jonathan Dryden. How you doing? Yeah, I guess I'm okay. How you doing? I'm just talking, basically. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'll go over it real quick with you. The failure of our government to do anything about what's going on down in North Carolina, and they somehow don't have any more money. FEMA's out of money, and they're not capable. Are you doing good? That's great. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm upset in general. I'm getting up there in years, and I'm wiser than a lot of the younger people, from just not because I'm any smarter or anything. It's because I lived longer, and you start to learn from, things, life experiences. Best teacher, life experience. You can go to college all you like and all this, but getting out there and getting your ass beat by life a few hundred times really teaches about life, Not that there's anything wrong with going to college or nothing. That's your thing and rock and roll with it. But I'm just saying that people need to stand up and speak up and take back our country from what's happening to it. It's being destroyed, dismantled, and they're shredding the Constitution. That's wrong, man. People died to protect that for us, you know? And it irks me to no end, because I watched my father go through post-traumatic stress all his life, still raised 9 children, and did a lot of good the whole time he was alive. And even when he was dying of cancer, still was doing good. And I learned how to be patriotic from watching him, what he did for the country and for other people, even after he was suffering with cancer. So there's that. But to get back to my point is, people, my dad would be rolling in his grave if he saw what was going on. People are just not caring anymore. 9/11 happened. I don't know if you guys are old enough, if anybody on here is old enough for that, to see that. People were flying the American flag everywhere. People cared. I'm not saying people don't care. We got a shortened attention span. It became the thing to just move on to the next thing. It's not trending. It's not important. Well, yeah, it is still important. If someone's suffering, like, let's say Palestine, Ohio, not the other Palestine. I know you got plenty of people got marching orders to bring that name up constantly, but I'm talking about in Ohio, where they dumped poisonous chemicals into the ground from a train derailment, and we don't talk about it anymore. There's people going to be dying of cancer 3 more generations down the road. Nobody gives a shit. How about the people from Maui? Don't hear nothing about that either. What's going on? You see what I'm saying? They keep spinning it right out of the news cycle. It's on to the next thing. We got what you call a microwave society. Like, if it ain't done now, they want it now. Move on to the next thing. We got to slow down. That's one of the key things with our society. Got to slow down a little bit and appreciate what we got now and take care of what we got now, not later. And I noticed they just froze the thing. So it is what it is. I'm probably going to have to end this live stream. They didn't like what I was saying. I hope you can hear me. And it's a shame, because that's the kind of country we got where they don't like dissension. If you say something bad, even if it's the truth, which it is, they'll fight you every which way they can. So I'm going to end this live stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but on my side, it looks like I got Parkinson's disease on this thing. It's just shaking back and forth. So I think it's time to shut it down and start a new live stream. Oh, you can hear me? Good. Thank you. Well, you can have a couple laughs. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It looks like it's shaking, like I got some kind of massive tremors going on there. It's good for a laugh for a second, because I don't have them, but all right, well, good. So basically what I'm saying is, just wish people were more into what was right in front of them, not worried about, other things that don't seem as important. We don't know how to prioritize as a nation anymore. We have Americans suffering right now, and nobody seems to be doing much about it. We pay tax money. They ought to get off their ass, send somebody down to help them out. So I don't know how much longer I can go on like this, because it looks ridiculous the way I'm shaking. But I'm going to do another live stream, and if you would like, hop over to the next one.